Hey everybody, and welcome to the second ever episode of Flesh and Blood Stories. I am your host, Stephen Dillard Carroll, and this episode I'm entitling Things That Make You Go, hmm. So let's get into it. Now, as most of you know, if you haven't been living underneath a rock the last 24 hours, Jason Collins has come out as the first gay professional athlete to be an active member within the sport and be gay at the same time. And he's come out and he's made a statement through Sports Illustrated, and it's been all over the news. Now, I have a couple of thoughts about that. First, some full disclosure here. The first thing is, I'm a gay man. I am a card-carrying member of the Gay Brigade. I suck a lot of dick, and I'm fantastic at it. The second thing is, I am all for professional athletes coming out of the closet. In fact, I'm all for anybody coming out of the closet, as a matter of fact. Visibility is needed and necessary as we as gay people march toward equality. So if you're still in the closet, come out wherever you are and join us in the fight for equality, not only here in America, but all around the world. As a matter of fact, France has just legalized gay marriage, so the time is now. You know, regardless, the time is now. Even if you are a straight person, be an ally. You know what I'm saying? Just be an ally. So that's the second thing. The third thing is, I'm not a cynic. I'm just not. I'm not wired that way. In fact, most people who know me will tell you that I am an optimist. I am a sugar-coated, saccharine optimist. Every cloud has a silver lining. I'm a Pollyanna. Yes, I'm Mary Poppins. I am the sun will come out tomorrow kind of guy. Yeah, I'm him. And you know what? I don't apologize for it. But that being said, Jason Collins coming out right now has a cynic in me coming out right about now. Now, in preparation for this episode, I did a little bit of research on Jason Collins because, surprise, surprise, I don't follow sports. Surprise, surprise. But I did want to be a little bit knowledgeable of what the hell I'm talking about before I brought it to you in this episode. So I made myself some notes, and I will read them now. Jason Collins is a center for the Wizards. He was a mid-season trade from the Boston Celtics. Um, the average number of seasons for any NBA player is 5. Jason has been in the NBA for 12 years. 15 points is the average player efficiency rating, which is just way beyond my comprehension and knowledge. When you put numbers together, all of a sudden I am thinking about rainbows and unicorns. But the link for the PER will be down there, as well as a whole bunch of other links. Jason averages 3.6 points per game and 3.8 rebounds per game. So that's well below the 15 points for the average player efficiency ratings. In 12 seasons, Jason has been traded 16, or not 16, excuse me. In 12 seasons, he's been traded 6 times. The record for one player is 8 for one career. So, for all intents and purposes, quite frankly, Jason Collins was a bench warmer. And you can hate on that statement as much as you want to. Go ahead, comment down below. Feel free to comment as much as you want to. But you know what? Jason pretty much says the same thing. I read the Sports Illustrated article online, and in it he says, if you're in the league and I haven't been your teammate, I have surely been one of your teammates, or one of your teammates' teammates. He's basically saying, you know what? I'm a bench warmer. I'm doing 3.6 points a game and 3.8 rebounds per game. You know what? I'm a bench warmer. I get it. I'm a second string guy. I am the guy who does fouls. I'm the guy, who comes in when you want to give your star players a break for a quarter. I get that. And you know what? Again, you can hate on that statement all you want to, but he pretty much says the same thing himself. And right now, Jason Collins is a free agent. And in layman's terms, what that means is he's unemployed. Now, again, hate on that statement as much as you want. You can comment down below. Feel free to comment as much as you want to, but for all intents and purposes, the man is unemployed. And that's why the cynic in me is coming out. It's coming out in a few ways, and let me share them with you. The first thing is, like I said, for all intents and purposes, the man is unemployed. He could either be, by coming out, in the day and age that he's coming out, and with gay people being in the news, and with gay marriage being at the forefront of a lot of people's minds nowadays, it's a good time for him to come out. So the guy could be looking for a new contract somewhere. It could be with the Wizards. It could be with any of the other NBA teams out there. Who knows? But he could be looking for a new contract. And he says as much in the Sports Illustrated article. He says, I want to continue playing. So he could be looking for a new contract somewhere. He's definitely looking for endorsement deals somewhere. And quite frankly, if Nike and Reebok and Adidas and everybody else is not banging down his door right now, I would be shocked. Or he could be looking for a job as a commentator somewhere on ESPN or Fox Sports or ABC or wherever. But in my mind, he's looking for the come up he hasn't had in the last 12 years. And don't get me wrong, I'm not mad at that. I'm really not. I applaud his hustle. I really do. But isn't it a tad bit shady to come out of the closet when your career is going out? Look, I know it's done all the time in the entertainment industry. Sports is, after all, entertainment. But it seems to me just a little bit shady and a little bit self-serving to do it like that. Secondly, he says he wanted to come out, and this is in the Sports Illustrated article, and I'll make sure to link that down below as well. But he says he wanted to come out before he was outed, and that is very, very key. It made me think that somebody, somewhere, had the goods on him and was giving him a good old-fashioned shakedown, and he decided he wasn't going to pay any more money, especially now that he's a free agent or unemployed, and money might not be coming in as it did before. And finally, he says he's single. The man's been in the NBA for 12 years. He's been a bench warmer, but still, 12 years. How much on the low are you when you can be in the NBA for 12 years and nobody knows? It goes back to my second point, where in my mind, TMZ was on line one and they were asking for an exclusive, and he was trying to get ahead of the game. So that's what's going on in my mind because I'm playing the cynic right now, and the cynic is coming out in me right now. But because I am a Pollyanna, and because I am Mary Poppins, and gray skies are gonna clear up, put on a happy face, because I am that guy, I do want to end this episode by, again, applauding him for coming out of the closet. Something that he didn't have to do, maybe, um, but he did anyway. I think it's wonderful when anybody comes out of the closet. And again, visibility for us is key. The more of us that come out of the closet, the easier and better and stronger our cause is. Yes, I do have questions, but I suppose for now, those questions can be answered another day. And so, yay, Jason Collins, thank you for coming out. Thank you for joining the ranks. And thank you for having the courage to be who you are. And I can't wait for my cynic questions to be answered sometime in the future. And that brings us to the close of the second episode of Flesh and Blood Stories. Comment down below, down below, down below. Make sure you click on the subscribe button because we'll be talking more and more and more, and I don't want you to miss a single episode. And we'll see you on the next episode of Flesh and Blood Stories. Bye.